After defeating Nashka, you get access to Pharros Door. This area starts with a corridor filled with idiots trying to trick you with messages telling you hidden passage ahead. I could never fall to such a trick, of course. Then you access the area and you get to choose between two paths. One leads to Tseldora and is pretty short. The other leads to doom and madness. Here you have to choose which contraption you should use your Pharros Logstone on, and 80% of those are traps. Oh, and you also get to fight this guy, a giant rat dog with AIDS and at least 20 other diseases. Weirdly enough, it does not poison you when attacking you, but his little friends certainly do. This fight is the first fight in the game where I thought smashing my head against a wall would be more enjoyable than this. Hitting the boss is annoying, the rats are annoying. This boss is surprisingly much tougher than all the previous bosses, which is weird because it's optional and it's kinda out of the way. Well, but at the same time you could argue that optional bosses are always harder than mandatory ones, so I guess there's that. Now, it's not as challenging as Fume Knight or Sir Alone, but it certainly is rough, as you'll spend half of your tries getting killed by the little rats, because you know, if they attack you like once, twice, you get ultra poisoned. Well, you get AIDS basically. It's called toxic, and your health goes down very, very quickly once you're affected with toxic. Having to fight those 3 rats at the beginning, you need to quickly kill them before the dog arrives, it's tough. Now, in a remake, you'd be fighting this boss alone on a normal run, and you would have to fight the little rats in NG Plus instead. Because on a normal run, I think the dog is fine as a boss. It doesn't have any second phase, it's not impressive, but it works as a Dark Souls 2 boss on its own. And on NG+, having to fight the rats would make for additional challenge, but since it's NG+, it would be fine, you know. Right now, it's pretty frustrating, honestly. Like dying to the little rats at the beginning of the time, or dying to the toxic while you're fighting the dog after, it's just annoying, it's not enjoyable at all. As for the moveset of the boss, it's okay. It's not that easy, it's not super hard, it's fine. Even if the hitbox of the dog legs are, well, kinda annoying to hit. There are a lot of bosses like this in FromSoft games. In Bloodborne you have Dark Beast Paul, which is kinda hard to hit. And yeah, basically all the bosses that stand on tall legs are really annoying to hit. In Elden Ring you have the deer boss, it's the Regal Ancestor Spirit. Sometimes hitting his legs are kind of annoying in the same way. But it's not a boss that is super fast. Here, the dog is pretty fast, he moves a lot, so it's annoying to hit. As for the rest of the area, the atmosphere is nice. It's a thing you can say about a lot of areas in Dark Souls 2. The atmosphere is really nice. Having to choose which door to unlock and so many of them being traps is really funny. It's basically a trolling area. It's goofy and it's great at the same time. I really like it. And it's one of those areas that makes the game really charming in a way. Except for this guy, of course. Oh, and shout out to the Suicidal Crystal Lizard, by the way. Now for the rest of the enemies, they're fine. You have a bunch of axe-wielding drunken dwarves, as well as big human mammoths, hybrids for some reason, because why not, I guess? The enemies are fine. Just be careful with the dwarves, as they can be tough to handle when 2 of them are coming after you. As for the human mammoths, they're slow and their attacks are pretty easy to dodge, so not a very big deal. It's cool. Overall, this area is cool. It's a fun camping trip filled with traps and a bunch of cancerous rodents. The boss needs a change in a remake, because as it stands right now, it's just too frustrating. I'm sorry. And again, I like challenges. Most of the bosses in Dark Souls 2 are too easy, especially when we're gonna talk about the boss in the next video in Tseldora. But there's a good balance to find between too easy and like too hard, but in a frustrating way. Here, this boss, the Royal Rat Authority, it's tough, but it's frustrating because, you know, you have the little rats that give you toxic. It's not very balanced, you know? Like, yeah, tough, but frustrating, so you don't have a lot of fun. The best bosses are bosses that are hard, but very fun, like Sorrowlone or Shoe Knight. Anyway, that's it for today. I'll see you next time to talk about Brightstone Cove Tseldora, and until then, enjoy your life. Bye!